Welcome back to another competitive Switch Sports Golf video, and welcome to the official beginning of the Road to Infinity series. And what better way to kick it off than a game against my man Joe. We haven't found Joe in an online match in kind of a long time. For some reason we used to match up together all the time. As you saw, he's Infinite 2. We've had some good battles in the past, so nice to match up with him again. But first hole, we got 13, the very first hole of the video and of the official Road to Infinity series. I'm currently at the top of S7, and I am most definitely going to be ranking up to S8 today. At least that's the plan. A 31 mile an hour headwind. You kind of have to get precise power here. Not really the bounce that I wanted there. The wind kind of, I guess, pushed me back from rolling forward, but still a decent chance for birdie here. Kind of a tricky side hill, but so long as I don't whiff this too bad, it'll be a birdie. Ooh, okay, that was extremely close. The slant wasn't actually as aggressive as I thought, but I also kind of slightly underpowered that, so it pushed us all the way to the edge of the hole, but it's 10 points nonetheless, doesn't matter how ugly the birdie was. And to no surprise, it looks like, actually maybe to a little bit of surprise, I mean it was 31 mile an hour, but 7 birdies there. It would be expected that you're tied for first after that hole, but here we go, on to 14, a nice par 5 here, chance for an eagle. I don't really like this wind for taking the shortcut. The thing is, the pin, it's being guarded by the bunker. So if we do go around, we're going to have to be left of the hole, but I still think it's a better option than risking going through the trees, because at least this way, I know I can spoon onto the green and make it onto the green for putting for eagle. But if I went around and I clipped the tree because of the wind, then that would be pretty bad. It would set me a stroke behind. So the thing here is I could try to clear the bunker. I could try to bounce right before the bunker, clear it, and then land in line with the hole, but it's a bit sketchy, so I'm just going to go around, go spoon here.
Nice shot.
And that's not too bad. We actually kind of moved a bit to the right because of the slant of the green, so 23 feet away for an eagle putt. Honestly, not too bad, given this pin position on 14. And there it is. Very nice eagle putt on 14. And yeah, like I said, I'm at the pretty close to the top end of S7, so a win in this lobby would probably rank me up to S8. Even second in the lobby, I would get some pretty good rank. So still going to be tied for first going into the semi. There were a few people who couldn't secure eagle, so it's going to be a 5-way tie on 24 points. Very close. Still tied with Joe, the Infinite 2 player, obviously the one we want to beat most, but it's going to be a tall order to be an Infinite 2 player.
Nice shot.
Yeah, we have hole 1 here with 17 mile an hour tailwind. I don't think it's going to be completely flat when we're chipping, so we might have to adjust a little bit. Okay, that was a big mistake. I did not mean to go 2 dots there. Completely my bad. For some reason, the motion on the Joy-Con hasn't been the best recently, but it's a bit of a mistake there, but we can still sink this putt. I mean, it's hole 1, so relatively flat green, so... Oh, and there's Joe getting what's probably a chip and eagle. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so relatively easy birdie, but we are going to be going 4 points down now after this hole. So props to Joe. He's going to be going up 38 to 34 now going into the 4th hole. The rest of us chumps tied for second. On to hole 2 here. Can't say I'm super surprised about last hole. I mean, it is Infinite 2 player and it was not that difficult. Obviously, I mean, I say it's not that difficult as I had a really bad approach there, but you know what I mean. Looks like Noel and Joe are going spoon strategy here on hole 2.
Nice shot.
Kind of becoming more common. I'm sticking with 7-iron here. A little bit right. The wind pushed me a bit more than I thought I would, but honestly, it's still a decent approach. I didn't see any hole-in-ones, so I think we're going to be going into the finals here in the same positions as we are now. Yeah, there it is. Pretty easy birdie putt for 10 points. Okay, so 1 par from Marlin. He's going to be eliminated. But the rest of us going to the finals, still 4 points down, so... Alright, well, we got hole 12. I'm going to have to outplay Joe by 4 points here. I'm just going to go ahead and assume he's going to eagle this hole, which means I would have to get an albatross, which is a big ask. Obviously, he could make a mistake, but probably not going to happen.
Nice shot.
But I do want to make sure I get eagle here, because I don't want to fall down to third. That would not be good for my rank. And also, even tying for second, you get less rank. Or you would lose more rank in certain situations than if you had, like, solo second. So, make sure I can secure eagle here. Try my best to get solo second if possible. But if not, just get second. We'll see here. The wind is so aggressive right now.
Nice shot.
Okay, hopefully I got the backspin that I want. Okay, not too bad, not too bad.
Nice on.
Still 11 feet away from the albatross. We did want that 18 points, but it will be a pretty easy eagle putt. I just saw one guy there. He just missed his chip, which I think was her eagle. So one person knocked off of the tie for second. And yeah, easy eagle putt there, which is good. So honestly, solid 58-point performance on my end. And there's Joe getting 62. And with that chip, I think that was Noel's eagle chip, so that will at least be solo second, and I should gain rank here after this match. And yeah, wow, honestly, what a match. 62 to 58 to 54, so pretty good 60-plus point performance from Joe. I don't know what's so funny, why he's laughing. And 58 points, not bad on my end. But yeah, as you can see, pretty close to S8. I think with... Okay, yeah, so we did gain actually quite a lot there for second place, so I'll absolutely take that. Seemingly one more win will be enough to rank up to S8, which, like I said, would be a new peak rank. So let's do that right now. Let's win the next game, rank up. So I'll see you in game number 2. Alrighty, game number 2 here. We find an S6 player, an S4 player. The rest kind of lower. There was an S0 player and then a bunch of A players. Honestly, I feel pretty good right now. Like, last game, we did get second, but it was a 58-point performance, so I think I can carry the momentum forward. Now, 16 here with pretty crazy wind. Pretty sure I can make the shortcut. I think I have to go for it here. If I don't want to go around, I risk being in the bunker.
Nice shot.
Okay, nice. We actually cleared that, like, pretty easily. Honestly, way easier than I thought we would. So now, it's not like a difficult chip for eagle, but the wind is going to make it quite difficult. We have a really strong crosswind. But at the very least, we'll be sinking birdie on 16 with tricky wind. But let's see if we can line up the chip here for eagle. And, ooh, wow, that was close. 1 foot away. Seemingly the right power. I guess I just adjusted a tiny bit too much there. Would have been nice to get the eagle there, start off with 14 points, but we'll take birdie here. Alright, so only 2 birdies here, looks like for myself and the S6 player. So that's pretty good. Already off to a good start. Now we're still tied for first, don't get me wrong, but like everybody else in the lobby has already fallen a stroke behind, so that's pretty good. On to 18 here, so the wind doesn't look too aggressive. No, and it's actually... Okay, so we can definitely make it to the left island here. And another good chance for eagle.
Nice shot.
The seeds have been good so far. Just last game and this game we had 14, 12. And then this game we had 16 and 18. So Good seeds, and obviously you do have to take advantage of those seeds when you do get them. Make sure you get eagles where you can, but this is tricky. Pins on the near side. I really don't like going backspin on this hole. I'm thinking about 3.5 with a 5-iron, and then the wind. Obviously, that's gotta be precise.
Nice shot.
Okay, that wind was not very precise. Power was pretty good though, so we.
Nice
Oh,
on.
there's a chip in from Luca. Was that chip in Albatross? Okay, no, just eagle. That's good. Ooh. Had a mini heart attack there. But yeah, it's a pretty straight, like, ish, easy putt for eagle here, so we should be sinking this. Which we do, so good 14 points from 18. By the way, I think Luca is actually a bot, the guy that got the chip in eagle, because I was waiting in the queue for so long. Okay, actually, first of all, looks like I'm jumping out to a solo control of first place here. Or our fellow T1 performer couldn't get the eagle there, so that's really good. Now, I do only have a 3-point lead, but that's really good. Going to the semifinals in what could be my rank up match to S8, already off to a lead, that's pretty good.
Nice shot.
But yeah, as I was saying, I do think Luca's a bot, because we were in the queue for so long, and then just like at the end, he came in. He looks like a bot. His name is a bot name, and he's kind of been emoting the same as bots would as well, so pretty sure he's a legitimate CPU who's S0. But here we go, bit of a crosswind, bit of a headwind to deal with.
Nice shot.
Honestly, I'm not like expecting chip and eagle here with this wind. I can just get a good enough approach, which I did
Nice on.
for a birdie putt, that's fine. And yeah, exactly what we wanted. 10 points from hole 1. Yeah, that E is definitely a CPU. There's no way a real person would miss that. You gonna miss this one too? Yeah, this is like legit bot behavior. He goes from chip and eagle on 14. What is this, a bogey? A triple bogey on hole 1? I don't know how Nintendo codes the CPUs. That's crazy, but hey, it's free rank. Free rank off an S0 player. Alright, so still 3 points up after hole 1, no surprise. And on to hole 2 we go. Should be another birdie opportunity here. The wind looks a little bit strong. Okay, I know the green's going to push me to the right, and the wind's going to push me to the left, so I honestly think dead aim's not bad here.
Nice shot.
Okay, that didn't really play out how I thought I
Nice
would.
on.
We'll be sinking birdie here, though. That's fine. Obviously, I should have given the wind a bit more credit, though.
Nice birdie.
Okay, looks like Jordan parred that. So I now hold a 4-point lead going into the finals. That's really good, actually. I do have a bit of a cushion, which, we get hole 6 here. I don't think I'm going to need the cushion, but you never know. So it's nice to go in the finals with a 4-point lead for, like I said, what I do think is going to be my rank up match into S8. So let's play this out. Let's play hole 6 safe. It's actually really easy wind, so shouldn't be too hard. Should be a birdie here.
Nice shot.
Popping down to a spoon there, just because anytime the pin's on the left, I like to position myself right around here on the fairway so I can chip through the front 2 trees here. 5-iron, definitely enough here. Gotta go like a little bit under 3.5.
Nice shot.
Ooh, okay, so had to go backspin there. If I didn't, I think I would have just rolled past onto the rough. But obviously, like, kind of looked like we had a really good line there. You would think maybe if we didn't have backspin, would that have been a chip and eagle? But
Birdie.
it's alright. A birdie on 6 with a 4-point lead, it's enough to win the game. And yeah, there it is. Another 54-point performance. So we went 58-54.
Congrats.
2 very good games so far. 1 second place and 1 first. Good momentum so far. I really think we're going to rank up to S8 here, and then we're playing pretty well, so we might as well jump into another game after this, but let's take a look. Ah, there it is. Just a tad bit into S8, but that looks great. Like I said, this is the highest rank I've ever been. We are honestly getting pretty close to Infinity rank. Let's jump into another match, try to put some progress into S8. Here we go. First game in S8, check this out. We find Joe once again. Bit of redemption here because he beat me a couple games ago. We also find an S7 player and an S6 player, so pretty good lobby actually. If a win here would give me a really good cushion into S8, and even similarly to the first game, even second place probably would be some rank here. So let's see how this game goes, starting on hole 1 here.
Nice shot.
Ooh, didn't mean to go under full power there, but shouldn't be a big deal. We can still chip onto the green nonetheless. But yeah, I would also like to get some redemption on Joe for beating me the first game. But I'm thinking about doing backspin here, just looking at the wind and the pin position. But maybe I just go under power and try to roll into the hole. A few different options here.
Nice
Alright, we'll see if I
shot.
got the power right here. Which... Okay, power was actually pretty good. I read the wind quite well
Nice
in that aspect, but the wind pushed me like way more to the right than I was thinking.
Nice birdie.
That's all good though. Birdie on 1. That's fine. Looks like there were 2 pars. So tied for first with 5 other players, Joe included, as we move on to hole 2 with... Looks like 0 wind. So this actually could be a good hole-in-one opportunity. We'll see where the pin is though. It is... Okay, it's back left. To be honest, I always go 7-iron here, but I kind of want to try spoon this time. Just because there's no wind, it's maybe a good time to try it. I've been seeing more and more spoon strats recently. And the very first game we had hole 2, we saw Joe do the spoon strat as well, so I'm thinking maybe I'd give that a go. I think I would need like 2 dots on the spoon. Okay, that's way too light. That is a mistake. I did try to get like touching the second dot of power.
Nice.
Obviously, I accidentally went under full power, so that's my mistake. Okay, that's a birdie, but you know what? Maybe I should have stuck with the 7-iron. Oh well, whatever. It was another birdie, so 20 points after holes 1 and 2. Not too shabby. Everyone birdied there. Looks like we had 1 disconnection. But 5 of us going through to the finals, or the semifinals, all tied on 20. And that S7 player disconnected, so that's good. Whatever placement we get, it'll like account for us beating an S7 player, so that's good in terms of rank. The bird, that S7 player, probably lost a ton of rank though.
Nice shot.
If they rage quit, they would have lost a ton of rank, but they might have just had bad internet connection. In that case, I don't think you lose rank. But here we go, hole 17, another launch roll. That one was more my bad. I did put way too much power on that. But I'm still convinced the green is bugged, regardless. But anyway, it left chipping for a birdie here.
Nice approach.
Okay, honestly, pretty good line there. Just needed a tad bit more power, so that's a bit unfortunate. It's going to be a par here. I think everyone else is getting par, though, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay, no, there are actually 2 birdies there, so well done to Harry and Joe. I'm going to be falling 3 points behind here after 17 to an Infinite 2 player and I think he was S6 player nonetheless, so it's, once again, I'm falling down to Joe. It's only 3 points though, so it is possible. I do think over the, I mean, we have 18 here. I can definitely eagle this, and then over the last one, pretty confident I can make a 3-point comeback.
Nice
We'll see how it
shot.
plays out though, of course. But just adjusting for the crosswind here, making it to the island, no problem.
Nice shot.
Yeah, let's see how that wind adjustment was. Not too bad, actually.
Nice approach.
That actually looks like a really good line. Didn't quite get the power, though. But, yeah, so here, this is going to be an eagle. I see Joe and Harry, I think both on the fringe, so that's good news for me.
Great eagle.
And yeah, there it is. Looks like I was the only one to eagle that, so I will be taking a 1-point lead. Just one hole after falling down 3 points, the next hole I come out 1 point on top. So here we go, the finals left. There's no room for error. It's not like I have a 3-point lead or anything. It's only 1 point. So you guys already know my thoughts on 1-point leads and 1-point deficits, but it's a part of the game. It is what it is. So that's how the game's going to end up. I will absolutely take it. Pretty confident I can get birdie here. I think Joe and Harry both need a hole-in-one if they want to win.
Nice shot.
Didn't tend to go full power there, but I don't think that'll mess me up. Alright, that's fine. I mean,
Nice on.
26 feet away, still on the green, though. I can definitely sink this birdie putt and finish the game with 51. Yeah, there it is. Nice 10 points here on the final hole. So I'll bet 51. And no, both players missed left, so there it is. My first game in S8 is a win against an infinite 2-player nonetheless, and kind of a revenge win in a sense too, because he beat me the first game. Also, other than that, it was a good lobby, so this should be some pretty decent rank here. GG's to both players. It was a 1-point victory. It is what it is, but I did what I had to do to secure first. And let's check the rank. Ooh, that is a nice chunk of rank. That's like a good cushion inside S8. That's going to be it for the video, the first of the official Road to Infinity Rank series. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.